Welcome everyone. Today's pick a card is looking into the rest of the year 2024. Today we have three options. On the left, Moonstone, option 1. In the middle, option 2, Jade. And as your third option, you have Blue Chalcedony on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose. See you there. Welcome. Option 1, you guys chose this Moonstone. So this is going to be your reading. What will the rest of 2024, what does the rest of 2024 have in store for you? Okay, we have the number 37, that could be significant, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. Okay, I feel the rest of this year, there's a sense of a new beginning. And there's a sense too of using your intuition and having an epiphany, a light bulb moment that changes everything and jolts you into a new beginning, a revelation. A certain moon cycle could be significant here for you. There's definitely a sense of having insight, very strong inner wisdom and a very strong inner voice, and following your intuition. So I feel for the rest 2024, your intuition is going to be particularly strong and leading you in a new direction. You're either going to have some kind of genius idea, flashbulb moment, revelation, realization, epiphany here. That's going to be like a breakthrough. And it may not make logical sense because there could be some hidden elements since we do have the word moon there. It's like it's going to make sense before you can explain it in logical, scientific terms. It's just going to make sense. And it's going to guide you, and you're going to follow the guidance because it's a feeling, because moon is also about feelings. So you're just going to feel that something is right, and you're going to follow that nudge. Okay, full spectrum, wow. The number 26 and the number 8 could be relevant. It seems like whatever you're beginning, whatever new beginning and whatever idea or whatever insight, whatever flashbulb moment or genius idea or epiphany you have here is leading you toward a continuation. It's not going to stop there. It's something that's going to be carried through in the future. It's going to be stable and it's going to be prosperous and long-lasting. Strong roots here. Whatever this idea is, whatever this epiphany is, whatever this thing is like it's downloads from the higher realm through your crown chakra. So strong clear cognizance here, allowing you to manifest and create something. It's bring it down to earth. So creating heaven on earth, bringing something up from the ethers through this epiphany, this brilliant idea, this whatever this is, download of information, for you to manifest it in the physical 3D reality with strong roots that are very stable, creating a stable foundation that will then grow to be something long-lasting and prosperous. And there's something about working with the cycles here, cycles of the moon, cycles of nature. This could have something to do with crops, but doesn't necessarily have anything to do with crops. It could just be metaphorical language. I do feel you connecting to your ancestors, especially if you go to a certain place where your ancestors are from. Maybe you're traveling to a place where your ancestors used to live, or and you communicate with your ancestors strongly when you're there, possibly. I see you very connected to nature, so maybe you're making more of an effort to be outdoors, or to walk around barefoot, or to touch the soil, or to just be in contact with nature. Okay, here's what I'm feeling, mainly and mostly, for the remaining months of this year, which is half the year. What I see really truly is you creating fertile soil so that whatever you're bringing down to this material reality has a place to grow exponentially. And I feel you're getting whispers of inspiration as you go, and information as you go. And with full spectrum here, I have a sense that you're honoring the full spectrum of life and what it means to be alive and what it means to exist as a soul in this body in all ways. So I really see you honoring your body, honoring your mind, honoring your soul, and doing everything you need to do to make everything work in tandem. So there's a sense of living life to the fullest in every single way possible, seizing the day, not I'm seeing someone here who spends a lot of time indoors, and it's like whenever you don't go out, there's someone here, whenever you don't go out, it's like you wasted an opportunity, and you're not going to waste that opportunity any longer. Every single day I see you doing something outside the house, or really doing something you enjoy doing. It's like a mini bucket list that you're like ticking off. So you're no longer squandering any opportunity to do a little bit of everything every single day. That's what I'm seeing here. And at the same time, you are preparing the soil to be fertile so that things can grow. Okay, now this could be literally or metaphorically, or even both. So maybe spending time in forests, in lush green nature, or the beach, or lakes, or hiking. There's something here, even camping maybe, or just hanging out in nature, like having a picnic, or just gardening, or could even be agriculture. Living life to the fullest. Okay. Seizing the day. That's quite beautiful. That's what we should all be doing. Conjunction, empowerment. Yeah, you're going to be empowering yourself throughout the rest of the year, and I feel you're preparing for something that maybe is going to kick off or happen in 2025. You're going to be doing anything you need to do to empower yourself, body, mind, and soul. You're going to be making sure you surround yourself with the right people, the right allies. You're going to make sure you're going to find people who you can combine your talents and synergize your skills and experiences, and so that you can become stronger individually, but also as a team, so that you have better chances of making progress. Because with the age of Aquarius, it makes a lot more sense that people do collaborate. It's not so much about doing things on your own anymore. And it seems like you've come to the understanding that you thrive the more you surround yourself with the right people. And I see that's what's happening for you. We have the harp. So something very happy. It says great happiness. Some of you are going to learn how to play the harp. Some of you are going to go to a concert where they're playing the harp. But there's a sense of happiness here. And it says great happiness. And we have targets, a goal-oriented person. And I feel this is you. It's like you're preparing the ground to experience happiness with setting your eye on the target and fulfilling these goals daily and on a larger scale as well as you move into the year. Okay. You got Anima Mundi, the number 4067, so the number 78 could be relevant. I feel you're going to be very much in tune with Mother Earth, Mother Nature. You're going to be connected to the soul of the earth. I see you really preparing the ground to manifest a lot and to manifest prosperity, health, stability, that kind of thing, but the long-lasting kind. And Anima Mundi is all about all that is. So I see you really taking life in. And it's like one big breathing it, really taking it all in and making the best out of each day, making the best of your surroundings, becoming the best version of yourself. Again, really living life to the fullest and preparing the ground for something big and stable and healthy and prosperous and long-lasting. We have priest, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So, again, that crown chakra, I do see more committed to your spiritual path, and that makes a lot of sense because that's exactly what leads you in this direction of living life to the fullest. It's like you're taking charge of your own happiness and not really depending on someone else or circumstances to feel fulfilled. You're going to make your own happiness happen, and you're going to commit to a spiritual practice. And there's a lot of channeling that I see going on here. I see you very connected to the higher realms, constantly channeling information, guidance, and love. I see you making prayer a habit, and when you make prayer a habit, miracles become your reality. And that's the energy I see you in. I don't really see you waiting for anything. I just see you making life happen, doing whatever it is that makes you happy, and building a future by being goal-oriented at the same time. So I just really see someone here who has no time for nonsense, really. No time to think too much, no time to complain, sorry, it looks like it's getting a bit dark in here. Okay. And really trusting in the divine and trusting in your higher self and the divinity in self as well. Transparency. Okay, beautiful, honest, authentic, genuine, and present. Yeah, you're definitely going to be present in the moment. And I see a sense of you being really honest with yourself and others and living in your most highest authentic self. Being very present in the moment, very present and authentic in everything you choose to do. All your goals are definitely going to be aligned with who you truly are at your core on a soul level. The number 2 could be significant. And I see also throughout the rest of the year, you're going to be blessing others with your transparency, and I feel in turn you're going to get the same from others. So there's a blessing of transparency, both in the things that you see. There's like a very clear, there's a very clear image, or there's a very clear understanding and knowing of exactly what it is that you're seeing in the higher realms, and the information is going to be very clear coming from the higher realms. So there's not going to be much room for doubt. I see you not being very worried about what other people think. I see you being very honest with yourself and others, especially with the things that you see and the things that you're guided to do or acknowledge by your intuition. We have victim consciousness. The number 12 and the number 3 could be significant. I feel it's going to be clear to you, and you're going to realize exactly what was holding you back in the past. You're going to see that you were moving you were still moving in, influenced by an identity you connected to due to an experience where you were a victim in some way, shape, or form. And you're going to be very honest with yourself about how you have been conducting yourself and why. It's going to be very clear to you why you haven't been happy, and it's a lot to do with you being connected to identifying as a victim. And now I feel you're separating from identifying as a victim and putting that in the past as having been the victim, but no longer, if that makes sense. So you're breaking free from victim consciousness. If you're a masculine energy, you're going to be thinking a lot about something that you value or you find valuable. The number 46 and the number 10 and the number 1 showing up again. So we have angel number 1010 and the number 11, and we have the number 46. If you're a feminine energy, there is a masculine energy who's going to be thinking of you as someone who is very valuable. I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy for whoever this masculine is, whether it's you or this person. If you're a masculine, I see you really taking the time to be honest with yourself about what it is that you really truly value in this life, and aligning with that and taking the steps to make that a reality and align with that. And at the same time, if you're this masculine and you're choosing to align with your valued reality, the reality that you would value, I also see you breaking free from any perceived or previous restrictions, oppressions, and any victim consciousness you may have been in the past, and disconnecting from identifying as a victim of circumstances or other people or whatever it is. It's like you're finding a new path to create the fertile soil so that you can create a different reality. So, and whoever you are, masculine or feminine, what I see is that you're realizing that you have a lot more power over your decisions and your destiny than you thought previously. You're starting to believe in creating your reality. The Hierophant could be, the number 5 could be significant. Change. It seems like you're going to commit to change. You're going to commit to following the higher guidance. You're going to commit to following your intuition. And you're going to commit to a path that you value. You're really taking your time to think about what it is that you value so that you can commit to those things. And then you're taking slow but sure moves toward making that happen. So I see you setting the groundwork until the end of the year to then jump into new territory with this Page of Wands here and take a leap of faith. Follow, because I feel toward the end of the year, after you prepare the groundwork, after you take care of the basics, I see you're going to feel ignited and ready to start something new or have a new beginning where you're feeling a lot more empowered. So toward the end of the year, you're going to feel energized and you're going to feel the vitality and the motivation, and you're going to feel ready to go on a new journey that you're still a little shy about, but at the same time, you're going into it with a lot of curiosity, very guided by your intuition, knowing that it's the right thing to do. And feeling very like renewed, fresh, with this fresh energy. Okay, do we want to clarify? So I see you throughout the next 6 months taking practical steps towards something you value, that you commit to changing anything you need to so that you can make this happen, so that you're ready to explore new uncharted territory for you, at least. That would lead you to something growing very prosperously, healthily, and stably in the next year. Okay, so yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. So come almost to, like toward the end of the year, you're going to be very close to achieving a goal. So I feel you achieve this goal in the first half of next year. Until then, it's like you're coming closer and closer and closer to that goal. So there's I feel there's a big goal that you have that's not going to be happening this year exactly, but I feel it will be happening next year. And toward the end of the year, you're going to feel that you're very, very close to that goal. And it may even be that you initiate something toward the end of the year that is more. So I see throughout the next 6 months, you're not taking a lot of risks. You're taking calculated risks, but toward the end of the year, you feel the courage or the confidence to take a leap of faith so that you can finalize something and make something come full circle and celebrate something next year. I see the month of December, especially Sagittarius season. I feel the last week of November and first 3 weeks of December, you're going to be starting something new and taking a leap of faith, so that you can have this fully happen in 2025. Wow, okay, a lot came through here. Option 1. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. If you're interested in my healing bracelets, you can find them in the link in the description box. I make them myself. They are all infused with energy healing. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome, option 2. You guys chose Jade. This is going to be your reading for the rest of the year 2024. Before we move into your reading, a reminder, my healing bracelets store has reopened. You can find a link in the description box. I make them myself and they are all infused with energy healing. All right, Jade. Someone's name could be Jade. The number 27 could be relevant, as well as the number 9. I feel till the end of the year you're going to be closing a cycle before you come into a cycle of more love, abundance, and health. I feel until the end of the year, there's a sense that you're going to be discovering something special about you, a strength you have or a talent, a treasure within. And I feel you tapping into more of a consciousness of abundance. If you've been more in like a lack mindset, I see really building a habit. I just heard building the habit of thinking positively, and it's like not going back to a lack mindset in a way that it's constant, in a way that you don't go back to the way you used to think. If you've been struggling back and forth between a lack mindset, oh, this is not possible, oh, Murphy's Law, whatever, or, okay, yeah, sometimes I believe that this is possible. There's going to be like, you're entering like, I'm seeing a different lane now, where it's the fast lane. You're no longer looking back, no longer taking detours. It's like, you're always going to believe in the best. You're always going to be manifesting the best things. Because you've learned to switch that on and not switch it off and not go back and forth between lack mindset, abundance mindset. I see the abundance consciousness of abundance being a constant that you're working on. And once you get into that lane, that's when I feel you're able to then focus on your strengths and your treasures within, because these were things you couldn't see because you were too focused on anything that could go wrong, anything that, it's almost like you were focusing on your perceived shortcomings, weaknesses, shadows, whatever, but now the focus is going to shift onto your strengths, and because of that, it's like you're doing one thing and it pulls the other thing. It's almost like believing in yourself, focusing on your strengths is going to have you raise your vibration and have a more positive mindset. And in the same time, working on a positive mindset is going to allow you the space to look at your strengths, if that makes sense. So I see that's what you're doing the next 6 months. That's one of the things you're doing. We have fire, and it says why did I say initiation? Okay, it's not even written anywhere here. Okay, well, there's an initiation. The number 15 and the number 6 could be relevant. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart strongly or not. We have dragons, that could be significant to you. Fire. Fire is solar plexus energy and sacral chakra energy. So there's an energy of creating something. Yes, so you're focused on your strengths. You start thinking positively. You raise your vibration. You don't go back and forth between lower and higher. You're always in the higher vibration, in the fast lane, in the high lane. And guess what? You recognize your strengths. You focus on your strengths. You're no longer in your worries and anxieties. You now have the free space to create. There's no longer a creative block. There's no longer obstacles to what you're creating, because now you freed the space to create. And so you're going to be initiating some form of creation here. You're bringing conflict into harmony. So you're transmuting and alchemizing. You're definitely transmuting negative to positive energy. And it's not like it's a one deal thing. It's something that keeps you high vibrational throughout. there's a deep transformation that's intense, and you really, really don't go back. And because of this, you're going to feel a surge of infinite energy. You're going to feel vital, energized, motivated, and driven by your soul. Your soul is taking the driving seat. There's a sense of you coming into a real balance throughout the next 6 months. We have Neptune and dreams, so you could be having strong dreams and visions. Your imagination will be quite strong as well. I see you're going to be tapping into memories as well. Your subconscious is coming to the light because there are still things that you could only see to be healed once you were focused on your strengths. But you're not going to do this in a negative way. It's going to be a lot easier for you to heal these things that you see now because you're high vibrational. So whatever comes out from your subconscious for healing, you will heal a lot more effectively as well. I see you tapping into the energy of universal love. I see you very heart-based, heart chakra-based, and very connected to your soul and to your spirituality. I see that if you're an empath already, that's going to be stronger. If you normally don't feel empathy very strongly, you're going to feel it stronger now because you can take it, because you can deal with it. There's also a sense of knowing that you can create the life you dream of. And there's a sense of enchantment with life when before maybe you were very disappointed and disenchanted. But now that you're raising your vibration, you understand that it's up to you to create something sublime and something, a more beautiful reality is what I'm seeing here. Okay, now we have coins. That is, money will be coming to you throughout the next 6 months. And, I don't think it's just short change. I think it's a lot of money. Enough to build a solid foundation with that tower there. And this is success that's coming to you because of your own efforts. So there you go. Money's coming to you, enough to create a solid foundation. Beautiful. And we have something about a lover here. Wow, okay. The lover. It's not a lover, it's the lover. So the one, your higher spiritual, your higher soulmate. And now I'm seeing these two dragons intertwined here. So, and we do have the flames. So for some of you, you're going to excuse me, I'm going to say twin flames, but if you don't subscribe to that, it's a higher level soulmate. It's your beloved. It's someone you're connected to through the heart space. And now I'm seeing a little, I think it's a daisy. And now this, to me, the song Lover by Taylor Swift, I do know there's a significance with a daisy there. The number 17 and the number 8 could be relevant. I feel whatever this lover situation is, it's someone who is meant to stay in your life for a very long time. I feel the reason why you're connecting to this lover or having access to this higher level soulmate and this money is because you are connecting to life through your heart space. And I feel you shifted into, the lane you shifted into was the lane of gratitude. And once you shifted into that lane, or you're shifting into that lane, that is like a platform to create more of the things you're grateful for and more great things to be grateful for. And so that's why these blessings are coming to you, because you are becoming more appreciative of all the good things in your life and all the good experiences in your life. And because of that, the universe is now being generous and bringing you more. I'm seeing sensuality, sensual experiences, kissing. But there's also something here about foreplay and about not getting every single thing you need or you want immediately out of this lover situation. So there's a lot of dreaming, there's a lot of spiritual connection, there's a lot of 5D communication, there's a lot of, but not necessarily physical contact. There could be, but it's like, even if you do come into physical contact here with someone, it's going to be like almost like what's the word for tantric experience, whether it's in person or if you're away. But it's creating a solid foundation between the two of you so that the relationship can be successful. And being able to savor the moment with this person, whether you connect physically or not. Or preparing the ground so one day you can savor the moment. There's something here about savoring every last drop of this person, while at the same time connecting to the world through the senses. And there's something here very erotic, sensual, but also you taking life in with more gratitude, and life becomes more beautiful, and every single experience becomes more intense and pleasurable, and you're not rushing through it. You're really having the time to really appreciate every single moment of this. It's like you're going to start noticing things about life that you didn't before, and being grateful for the little things that you weren't paying attention to before. We have visionary, so you're going to have some kind of a strong vision here. And it's something that's not yet conceivable to others. And it's something that's not just for you, but it's going to benefit many. And you're the one who's going to get this vision. Because of the energy that you're in, you're going to get this vision. You're going to feel very, very powerful and very energized. It's like if you've been feeling low on energy, you're going to have like a surge of power, an upswing in energy. And it's going to really prompt you to just move a lot, take a lot of action, get a lot done. The number 42 and the number 6 is coming through. So 6 is coming through very strongly. We have Taurus and Libra with the Venusian energy. And this energy that you're being blessed with is because you've chosen to transmute your energy. You've moved into the lane of gratitude, and because of that, the universe is blessing you with power and energy to take action here toward creating a solid foundation of love and prosperity, is what I'm seeing here, really. And you're being given a vision to take action on as well at the same time. So you're being blessed with the vision, the energy to make it happen. Ooh, door to romance. The number 33. Now, I feel it was in my last reading that was messages from your higher self. The number 33 came out a lot, so you may want to go check out one of those piles. 33 is connected to the Ascended Masters. So, the lover and door to romance. Both of you are connected to the Ascended Masters. So you're both on a high spiritual path right now. And this is the person who has the key to your heart, the heart to your key. The cage is open. So if you put your heart in a cage, or if this person put their heart in a cage, that's freeing yourself or freeing the heart from the cage. So lowering the guard and allowing romance to come in, or creating the opportunity to experience romance in the future. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You're maybe doing a lot of research, studying something new, maybe very curious about something, learning something new, researching. Two of Swords. Oh, well, why am I taking this now? Was I supposed to take it? Yeah, okay. Because this was bottom of the... But apparently I was supposed to. There's a decision you need to make here. You're trying to allow your intuition to guide you here through this decision. A stalemate. So I feel the next 6 months there will be a stalemate, a decision to make. You're going to trust your intuition on this, but you're going to research and make sure you have all the information you need to make this decision. And once you do, because you will, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you slowly but surely move toward your decision, taking the practical steps toward that decision. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, bringing everything into balance, getting all your ducks in a row in the practical sense so you can make your dreams come true. Look at the star here. So I feel toward the end of the year, you're going to have a wish come true, a dream come true, or achieving a long-term goal. Definitely feeling hopeful, definitely feeling healed toward the end of the year, achieving a long-term goal or having a wish come true. Wish fulfillment at the end of this year. Or if you're working toward being a star or famous or being recognized and acknowledged, something like that, it's going to happen. Your hard work will pay off. Until the end of the year, you're going to break even if you started a business fairly recently. And I'm also seeing if you have debt, you're going to pay off that debt until the end of the year. And at the same time, you're going to create... So there's going to be like enough money to pay off debt, to break even, but also create a solid, stable foundation. You're going to feel toward the end of the year that financially and health-wise, there's a solid foundation to work with and to build over. It's like the roots are there, the foundation is there. Now, 2025, all you'll have to do is build over something very solid, something very prosperous that is long-lasting. And it could be the situation with the lover, it could be work, money, all of this. It's whatever your wish fulfillment is, really. If it's health or feeling hopeful or having the energy, you're going to have the energy to pull this off. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So there's something about October here that's going to be significant. Libra season, where you're closing a cycle, celebrating something or having closure, and something reaches a climax. In the sense of something about a long-term goal or something about a wish coming true or a dream coming true. Wish fulfillment, I feel happening around between October and December, but very strongly I see October. And again, we have the star with the number 17. So we have 17 twice in this reading, so that may be significant to you. 17, 17, or 8, 8. Go check out these numbers, because there could be a message in the numbers for you. So let's say you Google the number 1717, the first thing that comes up, that's your message. Or you Google the number 88, that's your message. Or you can go to Joanne's Sacred Scribes and look there, okay? That was your reading, option 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose Blue Chalcedony. This is going to be a reading. The number 11 could be relevant to you. Before we move into the reading, reminder, my healing bracelet store has reopened. I make them myself. They are all infused with energy healing, and you can go and check it out in the link in the description box. Okay, the number 11 could be relevant, and the number 2. You may like the color blue. There's something here about communication and mental activity, analysis, information, maybe technology as well. Breaking through, a breakthrough when it comes to communication, a breakthrough when it comes to finding a solution, a breakthrough of a thought process, an idea, I do see this coming as a result of you slowing down. The moment you slow down, this is when it comes to you. You're going to have an opportunity to slow down throughout the next 6 months. There's a sense of easy does it and less is more. Working smart, not hard. So you're going to find that balance, you're going to find that serenity within, and you're going to find that sweet spot. And it's all going to click for you. It's all going to, it's going to click how you can work less and have more results, or produce more by doing things in a certain way. There could be communication, important communication coming throughout the next 6 months. Loving compassion. The number 16 and the number 7 now coming through. So there's more love and compassion. Your life will be infused with love and compassion, or more of it. Or maybe this is a way you feel that brings you tranquility, that brings you serenity, that allows you to slow down, that allows you to see that the answer is love. Like if you really focus on the things you love, on being in the energy of love, all the answers you need, they come a lot quicker. The way you do things is also a lot easier because there's an ease when you connect to love and compassion. Everything flows better because you're coming from a place of love. And when you're in a place of love, it means you're not in a place of fear, because in that place of fear, you're creating resistance. So you're eliminating the resistance, and because of that, you're feeling more peaceful, and everything just flows a lot easier. I really see you in this energy of unconditional love throughout the next 6 months. There's a sense of empathy and compassion. Even people around you will be showing you more compassion, will be more empathetic or empathic toward you. I see new friends or people being very friendly toward you. And I feel it's an energy exchange because it's also a result of you changing your own energy. The universe will be very benevolent and generous with you. If your thoughts have been based on duality, I see you moving out of the black and white scheme of thinking and more into like the gray areas. You're really moving beyond life and two choices that are given to you all the time. You know how we give, so children don't like become confused or have too many options. As parents, you can give your child a choice between two things, right? So everything stays organized. And I feel as adults, we get that a lot as well from authorities or whatever it is. But now you're figuring out that there's more than just two options, and you're allowing yourself and creating the space and creating more options. You're creating more options. Your perspective on everything, on life, is expanding. And there's a sense of, if you focus on the joy, if you open your heart, and if you create your life from a place of love, then you're always going to have more than two options available to you, whatever that means. Because love and kindness is and are one of the greatest forces available to us. And it seems like you're tapping into and realizing this, or it's really sinking in for you, and really like you're starting to see proof of this if you've been practicing this. And love really has that ability to transform everything. Unconditional love is that vibration most closely aligned with God, or the divine, the universe. So when you allow yourself to drop deep into that heart space, you feel interconnected and in that state of oneness. And then you start choosing to direct your life with love. And anything, as a consequence, anything that's not real or anything that's not serving us will naturally drop away from our lives. and conflicts will finally resolve. All those power struggles will dissolve, and everything will be substituted by that sense of inner peace and comfort that will radiate from within, and then you start magnetizing the same toward you. Because love really is the root of happiness. And that's going to be something that you live by in the next 6 months. Because only when we fluidly give and receive with that ease of breathing in and out and living in that energy of love, that's when you are finally free to fly and to expand and to explore in all kinds of directions. So you're stepping into you're participating into this new paradigm of evolution. And because of that, you're going to make strides. Things are going to happen for you. The better things are going to happen for you a lot faster because you're removing the resistance. Now we have the 11th house, the edge. It's like you're participating in something that's larger than you and larger than life. Friendships are going to be important to you, and maybe new friends coming in. You participating or creating something that will be for the greater good. There's a sense of community. There's a sense of common goals, starting up something, moving into the future with something that is bigger than you, but you're counting on other people, or you're guiding other people, or other people will be inspired by what you're doing here. But you're also really allowing yourself to come to the edge and dream big and believe in doing something that is quite selfless, but also there's like something bigger that you're going to be participating in because of how your energy is shifting into this higher octave. We have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So there may be a period of time, or maybe this is the energy you're in right now, where you're still feeling a little bit tied down and frustrated here. But I feel that's exactly what's going to ignite you into changing things up and moving in the energy of love, and understanding that if you weren't in that energy, that was the very thing holding you back and creating resistance, was the fear. Because if you're not in love energy, you're in fear energy or something lower, right? So, and you're realizing that there was a chain of events that has been affecting your life and creating this sense of feeling tied down and frustrated, and you're going to break the chain. I just heard that song by Fleetwood Mac. And if you don't break the chain, something about break the chain. What is the song? I don't know, but you know the song. Maybe you don't know the song. You're breaking the chain and you're creating a new chain of events that will release you. And it's like you're going to realize what has been holding you back and tying you down and making you feel frustrated. But there's going to be a chain of events that affects your life throughout the next 6 months. You have the Pilgrim. So you're going on some kind of a journey. And I feel this is an inner journey or a spiritual journey. For some of you, you're going to travel, because I do see the map there, and I'm seeing Europe. You're definitely learning, growing, and adapting. Studying something to project into the future. You're like in an apprentice mode the next 6 months. You're going to feel a longing to answer a call, to do something, to take a leap of faith, to break free from the chains that have been tying you down, because it's been frustrating. And I feel that frustration is the motor that set this in motion in the first place. There's an inward journey and possibly an outward journey. You're maybe seeking new experiences, maybe traveling. You're going to realize where you've been in a slumber, and you're going to wake up from the slumber. We have King. Yeah, you're being enlightened throughout the next 6 months. If you're a business owner, you're going to be learning more about benevolent leadership, and people are going to be happy to work for you, and they're going to become a lot more productive as well. King. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, telepathy. Okay. The number 30 and the number 3, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. Maybe you're going to feel like you're able to read people's minds, but now I can't help but notice that we have twins here, and they look like they're forming a heart with their arms and their bodies. These mermaids. King. The number 30. I don't want to say much yet, but we also seem to have 2 people in flames, but twin flames to me is what I see with this card here, and the number 11 and the telepathy. So for some of you, you're going to be experiencing telepathy with a twin flame. The number 20 could be relevant. The number 2, nonverbal energetic pulses being felt between you and your twin flame, possibly, if that's something you subscribe to. Self-sabotage. You're realizing that self-sabotage has been tying you down and holding you back so far. You're going to become aware of this, and you're going to substitute fear with love. And something about you doing this for yourself is helping your twin do the same, and something about your twin flame doing this is helping you do this. So the more you evolve, the more this person feels your energetic pulses and does the same, and vice versa. So the more you can do for yourself by moving into a higher frequency of love and compassion, the closer you get to this person. Even if you're with this person already, you get closer emotionally or mentally or whatever. Or you get closer physically in the distance. Because by moving away from fear, self-sabotage, and anxiety, choosing love, you create this chain of events. I don't want to keep speaking until I see more. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation. You're going to have an opportunity to rest and rejuvenate after a time that was maybe very anxious, or where you felt very anxious. 9 of Cups. You're entering this energy of wish fulfillment. What is your wish fulfillment? Because that's what you're getting closer to. 3 of Pentacles, creating a solid, stable foundation. All right, and 6 of Cups, maybe a reconciliation or something you've always wanted since you were a child, or this could be a higher level soulmate from a past life, or someone you've known since you were a child, or someone you've known for a very long time, or since you were younger. 8 of Cups. Someone's doing a U-turn this next 6 months. Someone who maybe abandoned its situation is doing a U-turn for a reconciliation. Slowly but surely, this has been a long time coming, and this has been delayed gratification. Okay, now let me just... It seems like until the end of the year, you are planting the seeds to reap a wish fulfillment next year. Meanwhile, there's this playful energy here as well that is helping you move out of the energy of self-sabotage and frustration and feeling stuck. And it has to do with accessing your inner child and feeling more lighthearted and tapping into that energy of love and playfulness to create a stable, solid foundation. that you will benefit from in the future. There's communication coming to you, for you, and we have the twins again. Someone here could have strong Gemini in their chart. So I feel the chain of events is leading to the last week. The chain of events is leading you to the last week of May, where there's a new beginning in 2025. It could have something to do with travel. It could have something to do with going back to a place where you used to live as a child. It could have something to do with a reconciliation or a higher level soulmate. The advice is focus on how you communicate and learn to communicate effectively, and especially communicate from the heart and communicate with love. Whenever you communicate, and I feel it's with this person specifically, make sure you don't mix your fears in. If you feel tempted to think or say anything that is fear-based, that will set things back and that will sabotage everything. So make sure your communication is always love-based. How do you know it's love-based? Love-based. You're not mixing in any anxieties or any worries or any fears. You're choosing to, your choice of words always is connected to saying things that are loving, focusing on things that are good, focusing on the things that are high vibrational and that you want, and not focusing on any lack or any shortcomings or any jealousy or any what could go wrong, will go wrong, that kind of thing. So the advice here is focus on how you communicate and make sure you keep it high vibe and playful and light and curious, and yeah. That's all I have for you guys today. That is the information that came through. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel and it helps me bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. Bye.